My name is Terrance. I live here in Goshen, Utah. Lived here my entire life, in the same house that I grew up in and same house my mother grew up in. We're an extremely small town of about 1,200 people. Everybody knows everybody, and if your kids do something wrong, you know about it before they get home usually. So, one day I went into a dealership, wanted to buy a truck. They told me I had to run my credit before they'd show me any vehicles. They ran my credit, didn't really say much of anything to me. They pulled the truck around, there was nothing even close to what I wanted. And I said, well, I don't even want to look at that. Why are you showing that to me? And I said, well, your credit is so bad, we called the shots, not you. And that experience honestly made me feel pretty low and pretty down on myself for letting my credit get that bad. At that point, I felt hopeless. I was considering filing bankruptcy.
Terrance walked in the door and he said, you can't help me, basically. I don't have a credit score you can work with. And I said, that doesn't matter, Terrance. I'll find a way. Just give me a chance and give me a shot to make things better for you.
She said, you know, if you're willing to put the effort into it, she says, I'm willing to help you fix this, and we can fix this.
Whatever I could do to help him, I knew I had to do, because Terrance was walking around with the weight of the world. He wasn't proud of himself. He felt like he wasn't worthy. And I knew I had to fight for him. I had to fight for Terrance to fight for himself.
For the first time ever, somebody didn't look at me and tell me, oh, there's nothing we can do, sorry. It was just working with Bambi almost on a daily basis for a long time, constantly monitoring my credit with Experian.
Each day he started to glow. And he knew he was on the road to happiness. He felt better about himself.
Lots of hard work, giving up traveling and a lot of the things that we do as a family for about a year to really clamp down our finances. Within that first year, we got probably 80% of our debt paid off.
I can't do the work for Terrance, but it was important for Terrance to realize that Terrance could do it and Terrance could make the difference. I just was a bystander giving the guidance. He had to know he had an ally, and he had to know it was me.
Since I've repaired my credit, me and the family have been able to do a lot of things that we love to do. Going fishing always has been something that me and my dad did a lot. Since my dad passed away, it's one of the ways I feel closer to him. This year, for the first time in my life, I was able to walk onto a car lot and walk out with what I wanted instead of what they wanted to offer me. And that gave me the biggest feeling of empowerment ever. So I'd just like to say to anybody who is interested in fixing their credit or just even making their credit better, go in, talk to somebody at one of the branches. Any of them would be more than happy to help you.
That's what we're here for. You shouldn't be embarrassed by your credit score. Everyone has a history, everyone has a past, everyone's been through something. It doesn't define you, it doesn't make you. What makes you is what you do with that decision, and you go forward and make something better out of it.
It's hard work. It takes dedication. The rewards do not come right away. It takes time. There's no way I could have done this myself. In the long run, that payoff is going to save you thousands of dollars over the years.